coming from. So here, this is looking like it's pointing to 360, so it's winds coming from 360, all right? And so that is kind of what that is going to be telling you. Of course, the tail, that's telling you where it's going from. And an easier way to understand that is if we go back here and it's saying wind knots. All right, I like this one over here because that's kind of telling you. So winds blowing from the northeast at 25 knots. So this is roughly northeast. I would agree with that. And it's blowing from it. So it's going from that direction. And so those little like dashes are kind of like my tail, and the head is the front of the plane. So that's one way to think about it. All right, so that is the winds aloft. Definitely want to make sure you understand that portion. Okay, GFA, this is our graphical forecast for aviation. So basically all this is all those charts that we were talking about, all the METARs. And if we actually go into the FAR AIM again and we look at our GFA right here, it literally has all of that. It is basically, as it states here, the website is intended to provide the necessary aviation information to give our user a complete picture of what the weather is doing. And that includes this weather products, observations, everything that we've already been looking at. That's all this is listed. And so that's like, I guess, the technical pro term for it, but don't be confused when it says that. That's all that means. Okay, covered that. Now we're on to the winds and temp aloft forecast. So they could give you like the old school version of that, which let's see if I can go to one of these flights and go weather briefing. Okay, so if we go to that briefing, which you should always do, we go to current weather forecast wind charts. Those are those little charts that I was kind of showing you guys earlier. But if we also go to the winds aloft table, and shoot, I wish it had an old version, but there's an older version. If you go to the National Weather Service, they'll actually have a complete winds temps aloft chart. That is the old school version that they'll probably pull up. So definitely look at that one. But in general, the winds and temp aloft, this is probably the one that they're going to pull up. If they pull up that other one, I'm sorry. But the main thing, you see ISA, you know what ISA means? That's the International Standard Atmosphere. So if you see a plus in whatever number telling you, it's saying so +7. It's saying it's 7 degrees hotter than what it should be. That's all that means. All right, that is the winds and temp aloft, so make sure you know how to read that. Convective outlook, again, I have that listed here and tabbed out under my aviation weather handbook.